Let's draft and cut this dress together.
Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I will be showing you how to cut and sew this trending long dress with side drape. First of all, the material needed for this drafting are, you will need your pattern paper, your curve ruler, your fabric, I'm using Ankara print, and a plain material. For your pattern paper, you will need your marker or your pencil. So, let's dive into today's pattern drafting. Okay, first of all, we'll be working with our body measurements, our shoulder, bust point, hand length, your bust, under bust measurement, your waist measurement, your hip, your knee, and your full length. So how to go about this? You come to where you have these edges here. You measure your neck width. Your neck width is 3. You go in by 3. You go in by 3 from your neck width. I hope you can see it. You go in by 3 from your neck depth. I'm going in by 2. 3 inch for our neck width, and our neck depth we're going by 2 inch. Make sure you make use of your curve ruler. Well join your neck depth. From here, you take from the edges here your shoulder measurements. We are working with the shoulder measurements of 14. Then 14 divided by 2 is our shoulder measurements, which is 14. 14 divided by 2 is 7. You go in by 7. From here, we take our bust points. We are working with a bust point of 9. Bust points 9 to be 2. Under bust 12. Waistline 15. Your hip measurement. My hip measurement is 8. You come back to where you have your shoulder. You measure the same thing accurately. 9, 12, under bust 15. And your hip line from my waist to my hip is 8. Then you come in and draw a straight line. I'm using my marker to draw a straight line. Okay, we're going again from here. Our neck depth, our neck width. Our shoulder. This is our bust point at the bust, under bust line, chest line, sorry, your waist measurement, and your hip. So to get your armhole, to get our armhole right here, you will divide your bust point, which is your bust point divided by 6 plus 1.5 will give you around 7.1 for my bust point. So my chest line, I'll measure from your shoulder to where you have 7.1. You mark a straight line. There's your chest line. From your shoulder to your chest line, you draw a straight line. From this your shoulder, you need to take your slope, shoulder slope. To take your shoulder slope, you go in by 1 inch and slope it down to your neck. So here we need to have our armhole measurement. To get our armhole measurements, you find the midpoint between your shoulder slope and the chest line. You fold your tape, weigh the extreme, and you find your midpoint. So this is the midpoint. From the midpoint, you go inward by half an inch, which is 0.5. You draw your straight line from your shoulder slope to meet your midpoint. So therefore, you will now find the bust measurements, the under bust measurements, and the waist measurements. So we'll now input our bust measurements. Our bust measurement is 34. Now 34 divided by 4 gives us 8.5. You measure your 8.5. This is where you have your 8.5. Then you come to your chest line and measure 8.5. From that 8.5, you slope your armhole.
To take our dart intake, which is your nipple to nipple divided by 2, which is 4. Some people you have 3.5, but mine I'm taking 4.5 inch 4 allowance. Then you go under your bust points, your under bust point, and your waistline, and marking your 4. Actually, this dart is not really necessary for this particular dress. From your bust point, you take the measurements, your measurement for bust points, your measurement for under bust. From the waistline to the hip line, I come down by 8 inches. Then I input my hip measurement, which is 8.7 with 2 to 3 inches allowance. So I'm using 2 inches allowance. So from my waist measurement, I'll go in by 0.7 inch to get a snatch waist, going upward by 2 inch, going downward by 3 inch. I use 3 inch for my own. So depending on how you want to snatch your waist to be snatched. So from your waistline, you go down by 1 inch to get that you're draping. Then below your hip measurement to your knee, sorry, I made a mistake by using my waist, you go in by 18 inches downward to your knee, depending on how you want your plain material to stop. So from your hip measurement, from your waist to hip, you go down by 1 inch. If you want the draping to start below your waistline or a little bit above your waistline, you go in by 1 inch, and from your knee to your hip, you go upward by 18 or 19 inch. So coming down to where you have this measurement, you start our draping by 1.5 to where you have the last line of we'll be cutting out our drafting and replace to our fabric. Like when cutting, take your time and do your cutting so that you avoid unnecessary mistake. For this particular dress, we'll not be using any dart or anything. So now the pattern has been placed on the plain fabric. This is for the front side of the dress. You can see well that it is well placed. This is the front part of it. And when you are cutting your back pattern, you add your zip allowance. So my back pattern, I went in by 2 inch for the zip, and from the waist I went out by 0.7 to avoid the bones at the back of the zip and make it very good. So let's dive into the cutting part of it.